Hey everybody, it's Budgeting Flight Attendant. Welcome to a Sinking Funds update video. I thought this would be a good video to kind of show you guys where I'm at with my envelopes. I did make a lot of new envelopes, new categories. So I thought today I would do a Sinking Funds update and I would explain all of my new envelopes that I created since I've been gone. I do have a new YouTube engagement jar here, which I am going to stuff now really quick. So on my last video, I got 9 likes and 3 comments. So I am stuffing $12 into my YouTube engagement jar. If you are new here, I am a 31-year-old flight attendant who I just got back from unpaid maternity leave. I had 10 weeks paid, and then from there on it's unpaid. It's like a personal leave for up to 6 months after the birth of your baby. And my baby was born in April. And I did not take the full 6 months. I did return on October 1st, but up until that point it's unpaid. But I thought, you know what, I'll be good. I have my little side hustle, which is Uber Eats delivering, and I actually really do like doing that. And it did pay the bills for a while, but it caught up to me. It didn't make as much as I thought it would, because, you know, at other times in my life where I've done it, I've made a lot of money. But this time it just didn't work out that way. So I had to take out a bunch of money from my binders, in fact, all of it, to be able to pay my bills. And I also had to break my old YouTube engagement jar open. So I started from scratch since I returned to work. And now I have been back at work for a couple months, and I didn't want to film any cash stuffing videos because I wanted to make sure that my fiance and I were aligned with our goals first, and I also just wanted to see what kind of money I could put towards what before I could, you know, get into this and actually show my subscribers. Because if I decided to, you know, switch some money around, reallocate, and then I finally film again a week later and I don't remember what I did, it just might get confusing. So I just waited a couple months. I'm back. I'm going to show you all my new categories, how much is in each one, and as I go I am going to add up all of the cash that's in these envelopes. And if I need any bill exchanging, I do have some placeholders there, which these are stunning. These are from Grace and Harvest on Etsy. I got different colors depending on the amount. These are gorgeous. I love these. I got a few $100 ones just to see how I'd like them, and I love them, so I got a bunch more. But anyway, so yeah, let's start with the black binder. So this one is like my essentials binder, my essentials and my savings. The first envelope here, this is a buffer envelope. It's not labeled or anything. This is where I want to put small bills because when I pull cash out, it's from an ATM. So I only get 20s at the time. So I wanted to have an extra envelope here where I could put smaller bills so that I could have them on hand. And I think I want to put a total of $100 in this envelope. Right now it has 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $25 in this envelope. So we're just gonna go ahead and put that in here. And then also normally, they are in my wallet right now, but normally what I would do, I have 2 little smaller envelopes that I will put in my wallet, and one is for groceries and one is for tips. So groceries is self-explanatory, but tips, that is for the van tips when I go to work. Anytime a van picks us up for a hotel, we do tip them typically $1. They do get paid extra from the company to come get us, but we still want to tip the driver a little bit, so each crew member usually gives $1. So my little tips envelope and my grocery envelope, they are both in my wallet right now, but I would normally have that tucked in here. I'm not going to count that towards the Sinking Funds update because it's a constant revolving envelope. But lately I've been putting I've been stuffing every like 2 weeks because that's how often I get paid. But on my channel I do like to stuff weekly, but every 2 weeks I've been putting $300 towards groceries, and I put just singles in the tips whenever I have a trip scheduled. So anyway, so that's that. So I have these little tabs here that I made. So this one is for bills. Let's see. So this is bills tab. I only have one envelope in here because I do like to pay my bills with my card as soon as I get paid. But I have an envelope here for extra debt payments. Now these I do pay with my card as well whenever I feel like making extra debt payments. But this is like if I finish a savings challenge, or if I have extra cash or anything like that, and I'm like, where do I put this? I would probably put it in here. So that's what that is. It's just one envelope in the bills category. Next is my little essentials tab. And I have Costco membership as the first envelope. It's a $150 goal because I do like to get the step up from the basic membership. And right now it has $25. And my fiance, he paid for the last membership in like August. So this isn't gonna be due till like next summer sometime, probably August. Vitamins, pretty self-explanatory. It has 20, 45. I think my goal for this one would be to always have $100 in here. And then basic hygiene and household, that's for like, you know, really basic stuff. So deodorant, soap, household stuff like cleaner, paper towels, just like the basics. And right now I have $5 in there. And with this one, I think I want to try to have a goal of at all times having maybe $100 in there. Makeup, that is makeup. So this has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So $17 in makeup. I do include like my little press-on nails in the makeup category. I just got these from Target. I usually get them from Target, just little press-ons. I don't really care for my nails other than when I'm filming. So when I haven't been filming the last few months, I haven't gotten nails. I just don't really care about them as much, but when I see them on camera, I'm like, ooh, I need some nails on my hands. Flight attendant necessities. So right now I am saving up for a new crew cooler, which is what I would pack my lunch in, anything that I take with me. But this would be for things like pantyhose, new shoes if I need them, any like packing cubes or anything for packing that would make the trips easier or anything like that. That's what this envelope is for. But right now I have 20, 40, 65 in there. And I'm trying to save up for a Stanley backpack cooler, which it's $170, you guys. But honestly, that I could get a lot of use out of that, not just with work, but hiking and like, you know, other things like that, camping. And so I thought it would be worth it. And Stanley, they are good at what they do. They've been around for decades. I know it's a craze recently, but they have been around for so long, and they've been successful because they are good at their products. They keep things warm or cold. So to me, it's kind of worth it. I think that as soon as something goes viral, it kind of diminishes like the credit that the company deserves. But yeah, so that's what I'm saving up for with that. What did I say, 65? And then phone, I desperately need a new phone soon. My phone I bought in November of 2020. It's almost 2025, so I know it's gonna go dead on me anytime. But my goal is $1,500. I have $100, $200 in the bank, and then $5. So that's $205. Medical, that's for anything like co-pays or bills or anything that insurance won't cover. And it just has $5 because I do have a pretty good insurance. I also have a spending account or a savings HSA, I don't know. Cleaning, this is for, it kind of goes hand in hand with the household envelope. If I need like a window glass cleaner, for example, I could either choose to take it from this or the other envelope, but this, my goal is to also save up for actual cleaning things. So like a carpet shampoo or get mops, brooms, like just, you know, whatever I feel like getting with this. I don't remember if I counted it yet. No, I didn't. So 10. And then gym clothes. Guys, I gained a lot of weight with pregnancy. Before pregnancy, I weighed, gosh, what did I weigh? I gained happy relationship weight first. Like I was with my fiance for like 6 months before I got pregnant. But well, before I got engaged. So he proposed to me after we were together for about 6 months, and then 3 days later I found out I was pregnant. And in that 6 months of being happy with my fiance, I gained weight. And then during pregnancy, I gained 30 pounds, I think. And no, I gained 50 pounds. And then once I gave birth, I was 32 pounds more than my pre-pregnancy weight. And then, yeah, before that, like I said, I gained weight. So I don't fit into any of my gym clothes right now, which is like the main thing I wear being a mom. It's just the most comfortable thing. Plus I like to go to the gym and stuff like that. So my main thing that I wear is gym clothes. So it is really important for me to buy some new gym clothes soon. Let's see what I have in here. I have 25 right now. That's it, right? Yeah. I have lost 14 pounds though since I first weighed myself at 6 weeks postpartum, and I am 17. I'm 7 months postpartum now. So it's a slow work in progress, but I'm okay with it. I have been wearing my maternity clothes. That's all I've been wearing. I haven't been wearing anything else. So I just really need new normal people clothes, you guys. So that's what gym clothes is for, and clothing. So this is regular clothes. So jeans or shirt. I mean, you know what clothes are. What am I saying? Anyway, so in here is just $5. This is not as high of a priority as this one is because, like I said, I just wear gym clothes more often. I have like nothing. The only time I get clothes really is if I have an occasion to go to. If my fiance is having a work party and I need to get something, then that's usually like when I get clothes, or you know, events like that, or a professional setting like when I go back to training. Every year we have training, so yeah, that's for it. Basic skincare. So this is separate from basic hygiene and basic makeup. This is for just basic face wash, moisturizer, and sunscreen. That is it, because that is my most basic skincare routine. And right now it just has $5. Now remember, this is an essentials binder, so that's why I like have the basic stuff in here. Then next onto my future tab. So this is like savings, right? So this is my emergency fund. This actually currently is fully funded. I got these little placeholders from Grace and Harvest as a freebie with my order. But right now it just has $1,000 in it, okay? So I just did the basic $1,000 emergency fund for right now, because my next step would be paying off debt and saving up for flight school. I want a cash flow flight school. But before I get too ahead of myself, then I have taxes here. Oh wait. I might have missed a few things with this, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll just, you know, it's just to get an idea, right? Okay, so taxes, $25 in taxes. And then flight school, like I said, I'm trying to cash flow flight school. I really want to go back in March or April, so this is one that I'm really focusing on right now. So it has 1,000, 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 25. Okay, so 700. Let me exchange this for a placeholder. then 25. 1, 5, 1500, 16, 17, 25. Okay. 1725 in flight school. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to pay off debt along with saving up for flight school kind of at the same time. It's going to be a lot to take on, but recently we did just sign a new contract with our union in the company, and so we got a pretty big raise. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I think that it's doable, but it's still going to be a challenge. So that is the Essentials binder. Next, this is my home and car binder. So starting with home, you will notice I do not have anything for rent or a mortgage or saving up for a down payment or anything, and the reason for that is because I live with my fiance and he does own his home. He doesn't own it outright, he has a mortgage, but he has equity in his home. We're gonna try to upgrade in size to a different house sometime in the next year, and so we're just gonna use his equity. But I am saving up for other categories just to kind of help along when we finally get married. We've been engaged for over a year now, but when we get married and my name's on the mortgage, that's when I'm gonna help him. But until then, I'm just saving up. So repairs or maintenance has 20, 40, 60. Safety. So this is things like home alarm systems or cameras or little pew-pews, if you know what I mean. He's got that mostly covered, but the basic things that we need for the safety of our home, 20 to 45. Okay, appliances. This is pretty obvious, just like fridge, microwave. I don't think kitchen appliances. I think, you know, necessary appliances, washing machine, 20 to 45. And appliances. Kitchen. So this is the category for kitchen appliances. That is what I think with this category. This has 20, 45. And you guys, if you are new at cash stuffing and you are watching this video maybe for ideas of categories, please do not start with this many. I did not start with this many. I started, like, if you look at my really old videos, I probably had a total of maybe, I don't know, somewhere between 15 and 20 categories total. The reason I have so many now is because I have zeroed in on my financial goals and I know what I want with each category, and I wanted to hyper focus on these little tiny categories. But I think when you're starting out, I think it is easier to kind of do a little bit more broad categories. So instead of all these little teeny tiny categories, I would, for example, have just like a home binder. And I would just stuff the money in there, and if I needed a blender, I would pull from that category. Or if I needed a couch, I would pull from that category. If I needed an alarm system, I would pull from that category. So this is just something that I've developed over time after cash stuffing for enough years, you know, so that's why I have so many now. And also, if you are starting out, please do not spend all your money on all of this like equipment, okay? Even if you're starting a channel, you don't need all this. Start with like, just buy a box of envelopes from the store, like just basic mailing envelopes, write your categories on the front, and do it that way. That's how I started. You know, all this stuff, it's, when you're trying to save money, this is not, it gets expensive. I can make my own envelopes. That's the only reason why I have all of this, but I have a lot I have to pay for. I have debt. And if I were starting from scratch, I would just buy a box of envelopes from the store and just do it that way, because you don't need all this. You really don't. Anyway, furniture. This is stuff like couch, chair, bed, you know what furniture is, 20, 40, 50. I am saving up for a new desk, so that is what that'll be used for next. Gardening, I really want to get into gardening. I want to make a pretty garden in the front of the house in the springtime, 20, 45. renovations. So he has a very old house. This house was built in like the 1920s, I think, or something like that. It's got a lot that needs fixing up, you know? 2045. I don't know if we're gonna be fixing anything before we move, but just in case, I thought I would just have a category for it. Okay, and then next is my car tab. So first category is car insurance. My goal is to have $1,000 in here to be able to pay for everything up front. I don't think it's that much. This last one, I think it was like $860 if I paid it all up front. So $1,000 is just a goal. It does renew on the 15th of this month, but I cannot pay in full because I don't have enough money in this category yet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pay the monthly amount with my card, but throughout, you know, this term, I'm gonna be saving up for the next one. So 20, 40, 60, 75 in car insurance. And then parking, this is for like airport parking, if I need to do that. 20, 45. Usually my fiance takes me to the airport and we do get free airport parking. However, there's been a lot of crime in the parking lot. Like people's cars have been getting broken into. There's been a lot of things stolen and they're not doing anything to change it. Like they have security in the parking lot, but I don't know what's going on. There's still a lot of crime happening. Windows unrolled, like it's just sketchy. I don't want to park my car there. I don't want to risk anything getting broken and then me having to take it in to get repaired and pay for that. Like my deductible, I raised the deductible so that I could have a lower monthly payment with my insurance. And so I'm not willing to risk parking there. So my fiance just takes me to work. But if he can't, that's what this parking envelope is for. Okay, AAA. My goal for this is $150 because that is how much the membership costs that I want. There's $10 in there. Car emergency fund. So I call it this, but this is really just for general maintenance, and if I get in an accident, then this could cover the deductible. Really anything that needs repairing on the car. Even though that's not really an emergency, like oil changes, that's not an emergency, but, cause like, you know, it's coming. But I would pull it from this. And I did just get my oil changed and my tires rotated. But there is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 41. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So 141. And then the next car, that's just self-explanatory. I don't want to save more than $20,000 for this. And obviously this is not a priority right now. I've only been stuffing like $5 every week or so. But this has 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. $30 in next car. So that is it for the home and car binder. Next is my family binder. This is mainly for my daughter, but also for the rest of the family. You'll see. So the first tab is SGP. That is my daughter's initials. So the first envelope is baby needs. This is like anything she needs, like diapers, formula, teething things, just, you know, anything the baby needs. It comes from here. It's got nothing in it because I take care of her quite often at the store. And then her clothing. This one I don't use too often because we actually do get gifted a lot of clothes for her, but 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $45 in there. I do need to get her a coat soon or a jacket, something warm she can wear. It is getting so cold here in North Carolina. School. So this is for like preschool or school supplies, or like if I decide to put her in private school, or you know, whatever, just school expenses. I have a $5,000 goal with this one because have you guys seen the price of preschool lately, especially if you want to go to a good one? My God, that's crazy. Okay, so $40 in school. All right, savings. So these are my daughter's, this is for my daughter's savings. This is for general, there's $40 in there. General savings for her future, just like if she needs a car or, you know, if she finds herself in a pickle when she's an adult or, I don't know, whatever. That's just regular savings for that. $529 is her college savings. I want to start a $529 for her. I need to figure out how to open one, but I think I could do it through my credit union. I don't know. I know it's through the state, but 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm not gonna put this money into the $529 until I have at least 100. So, and then childcare. My fiance and I have opposite work schedules, so we haven't had to pay for childcare yet. But for like a date night or anything like that, that's kind of what I want to save this up for. If we both need a break one day, like we would probably hire his sister-in-law. So there's 40 in here. But yeah, he and I are both very lucky that we can kind of work around each other's schedules. So there's that. And then I have a holidays tab. So obviously this is for the whole family. So holidays, I have a goal of $500 revolving. This is for like general holidays. So Valentine's Day, Halloween, 4th of July, you know, whatever. There's nothing in there. And then I have a Christmas one. This one has nothing as well because obviously I've been spending from it, but there is a $1,000 goal. That's probably more of a goal for next year because like I said, I've been spending from it already. I'm not gonna try to save up $1,000 before Christmas this year. There's no point. And then other, so this is any other family expenses. So the first one is for my mom. The goal here is $6,000. The reason I am trying to do that for her is because that's how much she gave me to pay off my transmission loan. If you guys remember that from last year, I had to replace my transmission and I did not have the money for it. It was near $10,000 and I had to pay it off within 90 days. Otherwise the interest rate was like crazy, like 150 something or whatever. And I did not want to see what that looked like, and neither did she. So she gave me the rest of what I couldn't pay, which was about $6,000. And I have every intention of paying that back to her. Very kind of her. She never asked for it back or gave me a timeline, nothing. She just gave me the money, but I do not have it in my heart just to take that kind of money. I know she's my mom, but I can't do that. I have to pay it back, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's see. There is $40. And I'm not gonna pay it to her as I go. I'm just gonna put it in my savings so that it can help accrue interest. And then once I have the $6,000, I'll give it to her because she's fine right now. My parents are fine. I remember growing up, we were always tight, and I see it now. They are experiencing the rewards of being tight. You know what I mean? Like, now they are good. They are good. They have money. They have a nice house. They have nice property. They have like an RV. They have outdoor toys. They have like everything that I want for my family and everything that they probably wanted for their family, for us growing up. But they were just your average middle-class family. But I remember their habits growing up and saying, no, we're not getting that. That's not necessary. Any groceries we get, it's only on sale. You know, like all these habits that I feel like a lot of us don't have, if I'm being real. But I've been kind of thinking more about like how they spent growing up and how much they did not give their money away. And I'm seeing them reap those benefits now. So they are fine. They also had, one of my parents had a pretty big promotion at their job. My mom, she did. And my dad's retired now, so she's making really good money, and yeah, so they're okay. So I can put this in my savings until I have enough to give back to them, so that it can accrue interest is kind of my goal with that one. But yeah, anyway, KSD, that's my niece. I am saving up for her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is to help pay for school because I know her mom didn't exactly pay for or save up for school for her. which is fine. She's been tight her whole life too. Allowance. This is for my stepson. It's got $5 in there. I have a plan to make like a chores list. He obviously has his basic household responsibilities. He's 8 years old. He has his basic responsibilities, but if he wants to go above and beyond, I am willing to give him some allowance to help with that. But I do want to get this to like 40 bucks first before I start offering that to him. But that is the plan. Birthdays. This is for birthday parties, or if we want to go out for a birthday dinner or anything like that. My fiance's birthday is on December 7th, so this is kind of full. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, $200 in here. I'm not going to put a placeholder here because this is going to get spent. But we'll go ahead and add that to the total here. Anniversary, self-explanatory, there's nothing in there. Our anniversary is in January, but he's also focusing on paying off debt right now, and I don't think either one of us are in a hurry to go to an anniversary dinner or get each other's gifts. For his birthday, I do have something special planned for him because he did something special for my birthday, so that's why that's a little more bulked up. Gifts also matter to me. I do love gift giving, so this is also bulked up quite a bit. And I have a really good idea for his birthday. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. I probably need about $40 more in here to get him what I want to get him. Photos. This is for like like professional family photos. I have the kids set up with like a Christmas mini photo shoot with Santa through a local photographer here, and that's going to cost us $60. So I have $60 in here. These are going to be the first professional photos that like my little family has taken, like my kids or my fiance. Did I have that? I don't know. Passports. This is for the family. I'm the only one out of my fiance, my kids, and I that have a passport, so there's $20 in there. I think it is very important for everybody to have a passport just in case of emergencies. You never know what's going to go on in this world. It's just a crazy place, you know. Weddings and events. This is like for other people's weddings or events, like baby showers or anything like that. But I think I'm going to also double this envelope for our wedding. We don't have any wedding savings anymore. I had to put it towards bills and stuff. $20. Honestly, at this point, I'm thinking we should just do courthouse. It's been long enough. We need to get married. And then Charlotte to Seattle. This is for travel back and forth between his family and my family. There's $20 in there. I get free flights and I get discounted flights if I want to buy a ticket. But a lot of times that route is actually pretty full, and especially if I'm traveling and my family of 4, sometimes I just don't want to risk it, you know? And I want a seat for my baby because I know that they can be lap children before the age of 2, but little known fact, babies are a projectile. They are a projectile in crash landing situations or during severe turbulence. Like, you think that you're holding on to your baby, but really when there's that kind of force, they're gonna go, you know? And it's just really not safe at the end of the day, and I'm surprised that the airlines even allow it or the FAA allows it. So I really just don't recommend having a lap child at all if you care about your baby. And I mean, I know the odds of that are very, very, very slim, like getting into a crash or having severe turbulence to the point where like your baby gets thrown out of your arms, you know? But for me, having that job, I just don't ever want to put her in my lap. I want her in a car seat, strapped in. I need her buckled down to the plane, okay? So, yeah, anyway. So this pink one is my non-essentials. So basically wants and things like that. So beauty is gonna be the first tab. Microblading. I do get my eyebrows microbladed by this awesome girl in Arizona. I love her so much. She does such a good job. $25. I don't need it anytime soon. They are still there from the last time I got them done. MILF money. This is for a mommy makeover. I need a mommy makeover. I take a lot of pride in my body. Surprisingly, like, I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but I am like a huge fitness fanatic. I used to work in fitness for years. So me gaining weight with like the pregnancy and even just like all the stretch marks and the sagging skin, now the loose skin, it kind of bothers me, not for any reason other than when I get in better shape, I feel like it's just gonna be more obvious, and I'm not insecure at all by any means with my body, because like I have a fiance that loves me, and I'm 31, you know what I mean? Like I'm past the point where I'm insecure with myself. Like it's fine, like I am fine right now. But you know, if I want to get it fixed, like why not? If I end up saving the money for it, why not? So I am gonna save the money for it. But 100, 220 is in there. Veneers is another one. So you guys know me. If you've been subscribed to me, you know I've been trying to save up for veneers for a good while. But it has $120 in here. Oh no, the battery's dying. I better hurry up. Hair is just general like hair stuff, like hair tools and things like that. $25. And then I have a fitness tab. I'm not gonna pull it up to the camera this time. I'm trying to hurry, the battery's dying. Supplements, that is for like pre-workout, protein, creatine, things like that. $20 in there. DEXA scans, that is like a full body scan telling you how much muscle, water weight, fat, skeletal, whatever you have, $30. Gear, that is for like gym bags, workout gear, dumbbells, $5. Classes, this is for like Pure Barre, classes like at a gym, not at a gym, but like a studio fitness, you know, $20. Certification, this is for personal training certification, $20. I do want to get certified just to have the knowledge that I do not have. Wants and hobbies is the next tab. YouTube Premium, it's $140 annually. That's what I want to save up for. $5 in there. Budgeting stuff, that is a hobby. Like I said, basic is, you know, envelopes from the store, right? But this is for like tools and supplies, challenges, Etsy purchases, $20. Tech, that is for if I want a new laptop, headphones, anything like that, $20. Decor, that is a want, it is not a need, $20. That's for the home or anything like that. Hiking and camping, $20. It's for like any camping equipment, backpacks, things like that. Okay, travel. Hotels, I am going on a trip to Florida this February. It's got $10 in there. I don't have anything in these other categories, but I also have car rental, activities, food, shopping, airfare if I need to purchase airfare. This is for like, you know, vacationing. So this is in the wants category, right? Family fun, concerts. We do want to try to make it to a Wiggles concert. They're coming to the US. $20, $30. Activities, this is for like if I want to take my stepson to the trampoline park or anything like that, $20. Or if I want to give my daughter swim lessons. And then finally I have my budgeting FA and savings challenge finder. I have a budgeting FA category for things like Canva, PO Box, YouTube. There's $4 in here, I know that. YouTube and Etsy. So anytime I make money from Etsy, I'm gonna put it in either Canva, PO Box, or Etsy. Just to kind of keep track of how much I'm making from Etsy and if it's worth keeping open. It's pretty slow. I mean, I have a small channel. I don't really do a whole lot of marketing about it. Lately, I kind of have been trying a little bit more. But yeah, so I'll put anything I make from Etsy in one of these categories just to see if like it's worth keeping anything open, right? And then lastly, my savings challenges. I am only going to be stuffing challenges from ones that I made, except for the 100 envelope challenge. This is a tracker from Annette's Creations. This is the only one that I'm gonna be doing from somebody else just because I wanna put my savings challenge on display. There's $3 in this one in the 1 through 25 envelope. And then in the 26 to 50 envelope, we have 20, 40, 60, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 79. Did I make it? And then the rest are like, you know, the letter bucks, and then minis, envelopes. But yeah, so back to the bank is gonna be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. And I saved a total from the last couple of months of $5,052. Can you even see this? $5,052. So yeah, that is my sinking funds update. Sorry the end was rushed. I am so happy that you guys are still here after my little break. Thank you for being patient with me. I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video, which will either be a stuffing or a Monday minis. We'll see how it lands. Okay, love you guys. Bye.